और बेसिक जहां आप लोग अटकते हो उसको बताऊं, उसके बाद देन आपका सिलेबस शुरू करता हूं. Many of us actually fail to draw two vectors if the angle between the two vectors have been given. You do very often mistakes. If I say that draw, represent in your copy two vectors inclined at 60 degree. Draw करके दिखाओ. Just draw two vectors which are inclined at 60 degree. कोई भी दो वेक्टर बनाओ जो 60 डिग्री पे inclined.
बिफोर वी बिगिन विजिट कीजिए iitwalebaba.com पे. यहाँ से आप फिजिक्स और मैथ्स के हैंड रिटन नोट परचेज कर सकते हैं. अपने बोर्ड, जेई, बिटसेट या फिर किसी भी इंजीनियरिंग कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम की प्रिपरेशन के लिए बहुत ही कम प्राइजेस में. डाउनलोड कीजिए IIT वाले बाबा ऐप फ्रॉम गूगल प्ले स्टोर और व्हाट्सएप ऑन अस 7974122749 फॉर मोर इन्फॉर्मेशन.
Let's begin another topic today. Vectors. As I told you, there are certain mathematics which we require in doing physics, and this is one of them. It is maths, but actually it is very much required to do physics. Vectors. So basics of vectors should be very much clear to all of you. Okay, I hope that as far as the definition is concerned, we all know how to define. Let me check. What is the definition of vector? Any quantity having direction, that is vector. So let's take an example. Electric current move from high potential to low potential. So it has magnitude as well as. So is it a vector? Answer is no. So the definition is wrong. ठीक है. Anyway, आप इसे नहीं, ज़्यादातर लोगों से ये गलती हो जाती है क्योंकि we just stop it here saying that any quantity having both magnitude as well as direction is known as vector. So थोड़ा सा और समझते हैं. किसी को वेक्टर कहना ये सफिशिएंट नहीं है कि उसके पास डायरेक्शन और मैग्नीट्यूड हो, यू विल से द वेक्टर. ये एग्जांपल एटलीस्ट ये सिखा रहा है. एक और एग्जांपल देता हूँ. हीट फ्लोज फ्रॉम हायर टेम्परेचर टू, so it has both magnitude as well as. So is it a vector? Right since your birthday till today, time is moving in one direction. Same for me, same for sir, same for ma'am, same for everybody. So time has a magnitude as well as a direction. At least we have not seen time going back. Maybe the Hollywood movies might, give us movies where the time travel and all those things are displayed. But at least I have not seen anything going back in time. So time has a magnitude as well as. So is it a vector? No. So anything having magnitude, and every shining object is not gold, you might have heard it. So anything having magnitude as well as direction may not be vector. So what is this cross product? When you want to define, at least make the definition simple, because then we have to define cross product also. पता नहीं cross product क्या होता है, पता है आपको आता होगा, but definition, at least definition में the dot product cross product ना ले आए. So we can have very simple way to understand. If there are certain other simple laws other than this cross, then let the vector be defined in view of these laws being obeyed by vectors, apart from having both magnitude as well as direction. And one of the simple law which every vector must obey is the law of addition. Law of subtraction is the part of law of addition only. So if anything has to be a vector, you can note down, a vector is a quantity having both magnitude and direction and obeying law of addition. If it doesn't obey the law of addition, it is not vector. Current doesn't obey the law of addition. two forces acting in this diagram. What is the resultant? Tell me. Okay, so in which direction the body will move? In none of the direction. Two wire carrying current 3 ampere each. What is the current in this wire? Interesting. So how can they be vector? अभी और यही नहीं. If I tilt these two wire, what is the answer? What is this result? I'm tilting. Say 120 degree. What is the answer of this current? 6 ampere. Say 30 degree, 6 ampere. 60 degree. For vectors, it doesn't happen. For vectors, the angle plays a significant role. So ये तो तय है कि current is a pseudo vector. Why to call pseudo vector? Again, it looks like a vector, but actually it is not. Such pseudo vectors are called tensors. What? Tensors. You can write somewhere. Pseudo vectors are tensors. What is the meaning of pseudo vector? A quantity which look like vector, but actually it fails to obey the law. ठीक है? So current is a tensor. Electric current is a tensor. Definition clear हो गया वेक्टर का? Fine. अब अगर हमें वेक्टर दिखाना हुआ तो वेक्टर दिखाएं कैसे? एरो लगा के. ठीक है? एरो कैसे लगाएं? ऐसे. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? What is the meaning of this and what is the meaning of this? So this is a vector and this is the mod of the vector, magnitude of the vector. So numerical value only. What is the meaning of this? If I say this is a vector, what is the direction of this vector? मैंने arrow right लगाया है. So can I say that the direction is also towards right? तो right क्यों लगाया arrow फिर? Then why have we put the arrow right? It's a sign only. ठीक है, I wanted to hear that. So actually this right has nothing to do with the actual direction of the vector. It is just the way you represent. ठीक है? Otherwise there will be very funny if this vector has to be represented, somebody might represent like this. ठीक है? So just to give everybody the same way of writing, the direction is always represented from left to right, whether the vector is right to left or left to right, up to down, down to up, or any direction. Fine? Is it okay? इतना clear है? एक और basic जहां आप लोग अटकते हो उसको बताओ, उसके बाद then आपका syllabus शुरू करता हूं. Many of us actually fail to draw two vectors if the angle between the two vectors have been given. You do very often mistakes. If I say that represent in your copy two vectors inclined at 60 degree, draw करके दिखाओ. Just draw two vectors which are inclined at 60 degree. कोई भी दो वेक्टर बनाओ जो 60 डिग्री पे inclined, and show me. Show me that. Just show me. Anybody? Very good. Correct. Correct. And it's all intelligent children. आप दिखाओ. Very good. ये तो टेबल पूरा सही है. अभी ये बना रहे हैं. आपने ये सोच रहे हैं. आप wrong. देखो एक विकेट गिर गया. Wrong. 2 विकेट गिरा. 3 विकेट गिरा. अरे तो सारे ऑल आउट हो जाएंगे. राइट. ये या ये? जल्दी बताओ. ये या ये? सच बताओ. ये या ये? रॉन्ग. विकेट गिर गया. लास्ट में गिर गया. राइट. एरो हाँ विकेट गिरा. इनका भी विकेट गिरा. गलत. चलो एनीवे मुझे मतलब इस बात से है कि देखो यहाँ पे बैठे एटलीस्ट 10-12 बच्चों को मैंने चेक किया, उसमें से 6-7 तो गलत बना रखे. क्या इतना टफ है ये? हाँ वो ठीक है. दूर से मेरा चश्मा कहाँ यार? मुझे दूर की प्रॉब्लम है, मैं चश्मा मंगवा देंगे क्या, वहाँ 5th फ्लोर पे छूट गया है। हाँ, जरा टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल करिए। हाँ ठीक है, हाँ ठीक है। ओके, सो दिस इज द राइट वे, दिस इज द राइट वे एंड दिस इज द रॉन्ग वे। दिस इज द रॉन्ग वे, दिस इज रॉन्ग, दिस इज राइट। अब लॉजिक एक क्या हो सकता है रॉन्ग राइट का, देखो कितना फनी लॉजिक, कितना सही लॉजिक है, लेकिन ये इसलिए रॉन्ग है क्योंकि ये राइट है। अब कोई दबंग अगर होगा तो कहेगा है हेलो हमारा सुनो, ये इसलिए रॉन्ग है क्योंकि ये राइट है। तो सब अपने अपना खिचड़ी पकाए यार, कोई कंसेप्ट ही नहीं है इसका, मतलब तो कंसेप्ट समझते हैं, ठीक है, ताकि आप भूलो ना बाद में कभी, ऐसी और सिचुएशन डिफिकल्ट हो सकती है। एक्चुअली व्हेन वी आर रिप्रेजेंटिंग द वेक्टर्स, वी आर एक्चुअली ट्राइंग टू रिप्रेजेंट टू क्वांटिटीज विद रिस्पेक्ट टू देयर डायरेक्शन एज वेल एज मैग्नीट्यूड। ये तो क्लियर है? सो डोंट यू फील दैट this is the actual direction between the two, whereas this is the direction which you're talking about is between this and this? Direction के sense में सोचना, you're not talking about this angle, is actually not talking about these two, this direction actually is this and this direction is this, so what is the angle? तो गलती हो गई। so एक चीज निकल कर आई, कंसेप्ट जो भूलोगे नहीं कभी, इसको ध्यान से देखना और इसे देखना, ये दोनों वेक्टर्स के टेल यहां ज्वाइंट है, ठीक है, और इनको पीछे बढ़ा दूं अगर मैं, इसको भी ऐसे कर दूं तो हेड भी ज्वाइन हो गए, तब भी 60 होगा। इसका मतलब जब हेड हेड या टेल टेल ज्वाइन हो तब तो एंगल राइट होगा, और जब भी कभी हेड टेल ज्वाइन हो तो भूल के भी एंगल मत लेना, कोशिश क्या करना, किसी तरीके से उसे हेड हेड या टेल टेल में कन्वर्ट कर देना, उसके बाद एंगल सोचना, ठीक है। हो सकता है डायग्राम आपको कंफ्यूज करने के लिए दिया हो, सो नोट कर लो कहीं पर, एंगल बिटवीन टू वेक्टर इज ऑलवेज, एंगल बिटवीन टू वेक्टर इज ऑलवेज considered by joining the vectors head head or tail tail, head to head or tail to tail, is always considered by joining the two vectors head to head or tail to tail. So what is the angle between these two vectors? What is the angle between these two vectors? 150 degree, very true. ठीक है, is it okay? Another basic mistakes which I see children doing, mostly children I have seen writing this, even if I rub this, what do you read this? So why do you write vector A? Okay, so never write vector in front of a vector, because as it is you are going to read it vector. So these were certain basics which are not in the book, but then I thought that I must tell you. Let us now begin with it. Types of vectors. How many types of vectors could be there? Only two? Only two types? Have you heard about unit vector? How to represent? By putting cap, and the magnitude of this unit vector is always going to be, how to define unit vector? Vector upon its, fine. The three popular unit vectors are popular because we actually do lot of exercise with using them, and they are at 90 degree each. Incidentally, they also form a set of vector which is another category called orthogonal vectors. What is the meaning of orthogonal vectors? Theta equal to 90 degree. So when two vectors are inclined at 90 degree, we can call them orthogonal. Should I rub? ये तो मिटा सकता हूँ ना. Then parallel vectors. Any two vectors having theta equal to 0 degree. Then coplanar vectors. Can you give examples, children? Can you give examples of coplanar vectors? Have you engaged yourself in the billiard play or the carom board play? So I guess that the board which you are using is a flat board, plain one. ठीक है, curve तो नहीं होता होगा. So all the strikers, when you strike, they actually move in different direction, all right, but they actually represent velocity which happens to be in the same plane. So I can say they are coplanar. ठीक है. Any other? Negative vector is opposite of the positive vector. Any other type of vector? Position vector. Position. रुको पहले position समझ लें. What is position vector? A vector which represents the position of a point. So if I have to represent position vector, say this point is say x1, y1, z1. So this OA is a position vector. Join the vector from the origin to the point whose position you have to represent, that is going to be position vector. Null vector. Null vector. It's a very funny vector because I wonder that how somebody can represent this. Definition says that any vector having 0 magnitude. So how can this vector be represented? I fear that anybody can represent on the board or the copy, because you are not allowed to draw any line of any magnitude, because the moment you draw a line that will have some magnitude, so it's no more 0. So how to represent it? It's not possible. Practically not possible to represent. Then maybe we are actually defining it for taking ourselves out of a crisis somewhere. Somewhere maybe in physics we might stuck to a situation where we feel that there is a crisis, and then we will define such vector which actually we need not to draw on the paper, but we have to just define it just to come out of that crisis, and it's very simple to understand. What is the result of addition of two vector? If I add two vector, what is the result? Vector. If I subtract two vectors, result is vector. Force minus force and force plus force. So what if you add two equal vectors, double of the single one? What if you subtract two equal vectors? So you have to say the 0 vector. 0 is all right, fine, but it has to be vector, because अभी थोड़ी देर पहले आपने कहा subtraction of two vector has to be a vector, so call it vector. Forget about that headache of representing it. Who wants to represent such vector? Even I don't want. ठीक है, तो लिख लो कहीं पर, null vector actually is defined. Null vector is defined where two equal vectors are subtracted. What is the result of cross product of two vector? थोड़ी देर पहले आप लोग बोल रहे थे. What is A cross B? ब्ला 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 ब्ला, ओके मैंने भी बताया नहीं, इसलिए जो आप बोल रहे हो सब सही है. A B whatever. So if I say A cross A, then is it? No, it is 0. A cross A is 0. But the cross product of two vector has to be a vector, because the definition of dot and cross product is dot product is actually result into a scalar and cross product results into a vector. So where is that vector? 0 vector. So null vector we need here also. Okay, I have provided you two situations where we define such funny vector. Okay, yes, we define it, but I'm sorry, as far as representing on the paper is concerned, we all are having the same problem. So we don't represent them because we are unable to represent them. Okay, is that okay? Now, let's do vector analysis. Let's try to understand different vector operations. How do you operate with vectors? Can you think of two vectors which are equal? Can you tell me that when you can say two vectors are equal? If I say vector A is equal to vector B, what is the meaning of this? Both magnitude as well as direction are identical. Fine. Is it okay? Let's multiply a scalar with a vector. So multiplication of a scalar with a vector. Say vector A is n times vector B. This was vector A. Tell me vector B को कैसे represent करें? Where n is a scalar. N is a scalar. It can be a number. It can be an integer. It can be positive. It can be negative. It can be in fraction. Okay. Then the everything which I am talking about is going to be decided by n. So this scalar takes the whole case hijack. It is the value of this n which will now determine the value of A, except one property which cannot be hijacked. Direction, only two possibility. Either the direction which B is having or opposite of that. So this property cannot be hijacked. Rest everything could be possible, smaller, bigger, whatever. Okay. If it is minus, then direction of A will be opposite of direction of B. ठीक है, वो तो opposite हो जाएगा ना. So कहीं लिख लो, direction will remain same if n is positive and will be opposite if n is negative. Or what about magnitude? Magnitude of A depends upon the value of n. Let's add two vectors now. I want to add these two vectors. The angle between them is given theta. Before I coming to the laws, the triangular law, parallelogram law, which you are very much aware of, we are not doing these things. अब तक जो मैंने पढ़ा, we are not doing these things which we don't require in physics. Every time we are doing anything here in vector, we actually require them in physics. So could you tell me, where do we require in physics addition of two vectors? Examples. Where actually we need a case where we want to add two vectors. Give me examples out of physics. Still don't make me roam around something. Give me specific example. वही तो मैं चाहता हूँ. इतने बड़े हो गए हो, इतने सारे एग्जाम्पल्स आपके पास हैं. You perform so many activities in your day-to-day life. Okay, rain falling and you are having umbrella and moving or running with some velocity. So there you need to add which two vectors? Velocity of the raindrop. And why do you need to add? To save yourself from rain. Okay. Actually, frankly speaking, there we might not need addition, we might need subtraction or whatever addition, subtraction. But I think it's a good example. We might have to bother about the resultant of one vector and another vector, because maybe the result which we are going to observe is going to be not a single vector effect, it's an effect of both the vectors. Okay, so that is a practical example. Another good example I can say, my father always walk in the morning and he starts walking from one point and he actually come back to the same point naturally. घर से start करके घर वापस आ जाते हैं. इतनी बड़ी बात बोल गए. ठीक है. So now when he moved, actually he moved from one place to another and then he turns from that place to in other direction. Obviously he has to come back and then he has to turn again and take another path, then turn again, take another path. At this process, if at any point of time I have to stop him and I have to tell him that from the initial point from where he started, where actually he is lying, I need to know how to add vectors, because I won't be able to tell otherwise. I might have to tell direction as well as the magnitude. So you know the displacement? How to define displacement? What is the difference between distance and displacement? Shortest distance between 2 points. So this is always obtained by vector addition. Because how do you obtain? These 2 points are added by two vectors. Now tell me the displacement. Shortest distance between 2 points. यही तो हुआ. So it's a displacement. And this displacement is nothing but a vector plus v vector. And it could be so many vectors together, and still if I ask that what is the displacement with a vector plus b vector plus c vector plus d vector plus e vector plus f vector, it's all r vector. That means the displacement हम लोग पढ़ते हैं kinematics में, actually that comes out of addition, knowledge of addition of vectors only, nothing else. क्योंकि आप ऐड ही तो कर रहे हो, but you are adding them vectorially. You have to be careful. You are adding them vectorially. That means you have to take care magnitude as well as direction, and that is why some of these two, maybe this is 5 meter, this is 5 meter, but I am afraid that this will be 10 meter. This is not 10 meter. Because actually they are being added at angle theta. So the result will always not be 10 meter. There will be a case, one case, unique case, when the result of 5 meter and 5 meter will be 10 meter, and that is when the both vectors are directed in the same direction. Rest of the cases not 10 meter. इसका तो हम लोगों को कुछ फॉर्मूला वगैरह हो सकता है सीखना पड़े. Let us now come to the law, क्योंकि लॉ हम बनाते इसलिए है ताकि उस लॉ के रिजल्ट पे जो फॉर्मूला निकले उस फॉर्मूले को अप्लाई करके डायरेक्ट रिजल्ट निकाल सको. तो there are two laws.